Amy, I have something to ask you about next weekend. All of my grandkids are coming together to visit, so could you also ask Mary to come by too?
Hi, Karen. It's good to hear from you. I see. That's nice of all of them. I'll let her know and see what she says.
What do you mean you'll let me know? You think she might not come?
I can't really answer for her there, but recently she's been feeling really down and not very sociable. I'm actually really worried about her.
Oh no, did something happen at school or something?
I'm not sure. She's keeping very quiet about it. At the moment, we're just keeping an eye on her to see how she acts and if anything changes.
That really is a worry. But, I mean, the school Mary goes to is a public school. You can only imagine what kind of children go there. It would be no surprise if she was getting bullied.
I don't think it's anything like that. As far as I know, all of her classmates are really good kids.
I don't know about that. You never know how they really act, especially when there are no adults around. But you know, if she is feeling down right now, it might be just the thing for her to come by and see all of her cousins. It might help her get out of her rut. I'll even prepare the cake that Mary loves so much. I'm sure she'll be thrilled.
Thank you for that. I'll talk to her.
Mary's the only female grandchild I have, you know. I can't help but dote on her a little. Well, being your child is a drawback, but the only one she has.
I'm sorry.
There's nothing to apologize to me for. I mean, you already married my son, Chris, and gave birth to Mary. What's done is done. And besides, she's quite smart even though her mother didn't graduate past middle school. At least she seems to be. I heard she's not planning on taking entrance exams, so one can never be sure. She should have taken them just for the experience and the memory.
Mary was really against taking them.
This is one way that you're far too soft, Amy. I thought that you would have learned a thing or two by now from me and Chris. You can't be negligent when it comes to your child's education upbringing. I guess I shouldn't expect too much from someone without any education.
All I plan on doing is supporting Mary with whatever she wants to do.
You need to get rid of that low-class way of thinking immediately. Most of our family are doctors. Mary needs to take her exams and prove to those around her that she is a brilliant girl. Although, no matter how brilliant she may be, she is a girl after all, so it'll most likely be one of the boys who will take over the clinic. What a shame. If she could have been a candidate to take over the family practice, I'm sure she would treat me even nicer than now.
She's not thinking about anything like that.
Right. I forgot it's useless to try and say anything to someone as uneducated as you. Really, I wonder what a brilliant doctor such as Chris saw in you. My head just hurts thinking about it. Anyway, say hi to Mary for me. I really want her to come. 1 week later.
Karen, I have something to talk to you about. It's about Mary.
What is it?
Is it true that you kicked her out of your house?
She just wasn't there all of a sudden. It just took me a little while to realize.
You must have kicked her out if she said it. She said you told her that since she's my daughter, she isn't really your grandchild. That you have enough grandkids without her, so you decided to treat her like a stranger. She was also the only one who didn't get any food for lunch from her.
Is that what happened? I'm so sorry about that. My daughter's grandkids all came too. I just barely saw Mary all day.
So that's how you've been treating her the whole time? She came home crying and finally spoke to me about it. She said that it's been like this the entire time.
Mary said that? What a vulgar little girl.
You can't treat children like that. It's despicable.
What are you talking about? You have no proof that I treated anyone in any kind of way.
Mary is only 8 years old. How can you already be discriminating against her amongst all of your other grandchildren?
Mary's just making things up or blowing them out of proportion. She probably just wanted some attention. That's what kids do. Sometimes, any attention is good attention for them, even if they need to lie or act out to get it.
Mary doesn't do things like that. She doesn't lie.
How would you know that? Parents never view their children objectively. And kids who don't get enough love and attention at home usually try to find other ways to get it.
Chris and I have done everything we can to raise Mary right. And you were the one who wanted her to come by your house today. To invite over an 8-year-old and then treat her like that on purpose, how low can you get?
Well, she is my son's daughter after all, so I thought I'd invite her over with all of my other grandkids. You should be grateful that I even considered her to be one of my grandkids at all. But, you see, I noticed something unfortunate when she came by. The older and bigger Mary gets, the more and more she starts to look like you. I guess the apple really doesn't fall far from the tree after all.
So you kicked her out just because she's my daughter?
I told you from the beginning that I never kicked her out. She just left all on her own out of the blue.
Is that so? Whatever. I fully understood what you're about now.
Oh, really? Fine. In that case, I'll make sure to not have her around anymore. I went out of my way to have her over and even got her cake, but I guess this will be better for the both of us. It's a pain for me to have a girl with your genes around my house, too.
That works for me, too.
Good. What a relief. My daughter's kids are all boys, too, so I won't have to worry too much about someone being worthy to continue the clinic. Although, it is rather unfortunate that I won't be able to see Mary's mopey face anymore.
I'll never forgive you for treating Mary like this behind our backs. We'll never be meeting with you again.
Go right ahead. I'm glad to hear it. All of my other grandchildren are doing far better and have finished their middle school entrance exams, passing into prestigious schools. I don't need to see Mary again. It's not like she's going to have a bright future. She was unfortunate to have you as her mother after all.
Mary and I are different people.
Who knows how she'll turn out? Since she's your daughter, she'll probably end up pregnant as a teenager as soon as she gets into high school. It's always the dumb kids who go down that road anyway. And then she'll drop out just like you, like mother, like daughter.
I'll make sure to tell Chris everything too. Thanks for everything up until now. We won't see each other again.
10 years later. Amy, it's been such a long time.
Who is this? I don't have this number in my contacts.
It's me, Karen, Chris's mother. I lost my phone a while back and had to get a new one. My phone number also changed, so I guess that's why you don't have this number.
And so what? Why are you texting me? What do you want?
Stop being so cold. I wanted to congratulate Mary. Mary just passed her college entrance exams, right?
Yeah, she did.
I heard that she got into Harvard. Isn't that amazing? I really wanted to congratulate her for something so fantastic.
Doesn't matter if it's Harvard or not. Going to any college is a good thing in of itself.
But everyone knows the name Harvard. She must have really studied hard. I'm sure Chris is really happy for her, too.
Right.
I always knew that girl had something in her, that she would become something. Well, all of my family do well in the end. They do have my genes, after all. Is what I expect from my granddaughter. I'll throw her a party to celebrate. Tell her to come by mine when she can, okay?
I don't need any celebration from you. Instead, apologize to my mom.
What?
This is Mary. I'm just using my mom's phone right now.
Oh, Mary. It's been such a long time. It's Grandma. I want to see you as soon as I can.
Take a look at the messages I just sent you.
Just before? Apologize to your mom? You want me to apologize to Amy?
Yeah, exactly. In the past, you said so many horrible things to my mom. I want you to apologize for that.
I don't think I really said anything so bad. What could you be talking about?
Don't you dare say you don't remember. I won't let you. All the messages are still saved on my mom's phone. You always said that she was a low class and stupid for not making it past junior high school. You said lots of other things worse than that too, didn't you? I know all about it.
Mary, don't get so worked up about it. I was just still young and stupid at that time. I did say some strong things, but that was because I didn't really think before I spoke.
Do you really think you can use youth as an excuse to do whatever you want? And anyway, this was 10 years ago. You were definitely adult enough at that point. So don't you dare use such a stupid excuse.
Mary, I don't understand. Why are you so angry? I contacted your mom because I wanted to do something for you to celebrate the good news.
I don't want anything from you. You're the one who always used to look down on me and treat me like dirt. Do you really think that I wouldn't remember what happened when I was a child?
I'm trying to tell you that Amy and I just didn't have the best relationship back then. That's all.
It was completely one-sided. You're the only one who acted badly. She tried so hard, hoping that one day you would accept her into the family, but you just blocked her at every turn.
Look, don't worry. I'll apologize. That's what you want, right?
If you're going to apologize, then show some sincerity. It's up to her whether she forgives you or not, though.
Mary, you come from a long line of doctors. That's why you decided to work hard, get into a great school, and become a doctor too, right?
The only reason I decided to be a doctor is because of Dad's influence. Because I look up to him. It has nothing to do with the rest of the family. He helps people every single day, and I thought that I'd love to be like him too. Believe me, I'm not trying to live up to any expectations you might have for me.
But I can still help you out in some way. I know lots of doctors and others in the medical field. Remember that connections are the most important thing in this world.
I don't care about anything like that. Your contacts and acquaintances have nothing to do with me. I don't need or want any help from you. My dad will help me, and that's all the help I need.
How rude! Who taught you to talk to your elders in such a way? I bet Amy's making you say things like this.
No, she's not making me do anything. My mom is amazing, kind person who's always supported me. If anything, it's probably from you that I learned how to speak rudely to others. I mean, I can't even count how many times you used to speak badly of others in front of me.
Me? I never did anything like that.
Of course you did. So, I don't want any help or celebrations or anything from you. If you want us to forgive you, you better come over to her and beg. You only reach out to us again because you heard that I got into Harvard. I'm not going to be the one to make any effort for a person like that.
You're going to regret speaking to me like this.
I don't think I'll regret anything at all. In fact, I'm sure you're the one who will regret things in the end. I know that the other grandkids that you had such high hopes for didn't do as well as you had expected. They either failed their exams or just completely stopped going to school. Too bad you couldn't find the right air for the practice. Actually, I couldn't care less about that. Goodbye, you old hag.
1 year later. Amy, I have something to talk to you about. Is it okay if I come over? I want to apologize to you.
Is this Karen? What do you need to apologize to me for?
For everything that happened between us. And of course with Mary too. I'm very sorry about what has happened so far. Is there any way you can forgive me?
What's done is done. I don't even think about it anymore.
But I haven't made it up to you properly at all.
It's fine, really. My family has nothing more to do with you at all. That's all I need, not an apology from you.
Don't say things like that. Remember that your husband is my son. We're connected by blood, and Mary as well. I still think of her as an important member of the family who can continue the family business.
I thought you said your male grandchildren were more than enough. You're the one who said that Mary had no place because she was a girl. So please, look after the grandkids you think are more important enough to deserve your attention. We'll do things our way on our own.
But all the others ended up being completely useless. Apart from Mary, one other younger child took college entrance exams but ended up failing. And today, I got a call from his parents. Turns out he ran away from home.
I heard that he had been pressured by everyone to do well. It must have gotten to him eventually.
No, he just didn't have any talent. It must have been his father's genes. I never should have let my daughter marry him. All the others are much the same too. They strayed from the path, so to speak, or barely making it into low-grade high schools. Mary is the only one I can really rely on now.
Mary's also related to me, though. So, as you said, she can't be all too great with me for a mother. I'm just a low-born woman who never graduated high school.
That's not true at all. I mean, look at what you were able to achieve despite your family situation. It wasn't because you're not an intelligent person.
So, while understanding that much, you still decided to make fun of me before? That just makes me want to have nothing to do with you even more than before.
Don't say that. I really am sorry for how I behaved. I really reflected on it and made a change. At this rate, there won't be anyone to carry on my husband's medical practice.
Then I guess it will have to shut down.
There's no way I'll let that happen. It might not be a big practice, but the family worked hard to keep it running.
That's got nothing to do with us. You made sure of that before. Now, never message me again. Chris also has no intention of involving himself with you either, so you can save yourself the bother of trying to contact him.
Amy, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have looked down on you or said such horrible things. I'm really, really sorry.
I don't care what anyone says about me. You're free to do what you want after all, but I will never forgive you for what you did to Mary, your granddaughter. Even if Mary did find it within herself to forgive you, Chris and I never will.
Please, Amy. I'm so sorry. I'll even get on my knees to beg forgiveness.
I'm getting sick of hearing the same thing from you over and over again. I never want to see or hear from you again. You can just think about and regret what you've done for the rest of your life.
I'm sorry, Amy. I'm sorry.
As Mary said, you're the one who ended up with regrets, not us. You're also the one who didn't care about cutting ties with us. Have you really forgotten what you said yourself up until now? I wonder who really is the one with no brains.
After that,
I blocked Karen wherever she could try to contact me. Of course, Chris also supported me and ignored all of her texts and calls. Karen and her husband caused a big fuss over who was going to take over the clinic. But it has nothing to do with us anymore. Karen also started to blame her daughters for not giving birth to a worthy enough child. And from that, her other children also began cutting ties with her. They say that no one wants to speak badly of their own children because of the love parents feel. But Chris's sister found out that wasn't the case and had to wash their hands of their own parents. All of the grandchildren who they thought might succeed and run the clinic started to move away from becoming a doctor as they grew up and followed other passions. I'm sure that soon the clinic itself will have to shut down with no one to run it. But as I said, none of that concerns my family at all. I think it's good for them to regret the mistakes that they made and continue living with them. Mary, on the other hand, started college and is having a great time on her way to becoming a doctor. But more than that, she says that she is extremely grateful that I raised her in such a kind way and always supported her dreams without trying to force her down a certain path. I might not be the smartest, but I'm happy with the way I've raised my daughter. She always has friends around her who she is willing to help, and she has also helped many of them before. She's never been the most sociable person, but is always ready to lend a helping hand to whoever is in need. It took her a long time to even tell me about how her grandmother was treating her. I'm sure it's because she didn't want to upset me or make things more difficult for us. That just shows what a kind heart she had, even as a child. Chris and I are going to continue to look after her and support her in any way we can. Are you crying at home, Tris? Get on the phone.
sorry. I don't want to talk right now.
Then let's just text, okay? You broke up with your fiancé, right? Are you okay?
I'm not okay.
It must have been a shock.
Why did it have to end up like this? We'd already decided the day of the wedding. We even talked about where we would go on our honeymoon.
I see.
He said he found someone else. I can't believe he'd tell me this now. I had no idea this would happen.
There's something I need to tell you. Don't get mad, okay?
What?
It looks like this someone else is me.
What? Grace?
Your fiancé confessed his feelings to me just the other day. I felt bad for you, but he was so passionate that I ended up saying yes. I'm so sorry.
Wait a minute. You said okay? Even though it was my fiancé? You've got some nerve.
But the fact that he confessed to me already means that you and him were over. There's no way you could have went with a marriage with someone like that. So there was really no difference whether I said yes or not.
There is a big difference. What about my feelings? Didn't you think that I would have been hurt even more?
Well, I did feel bad for you, But I already said okay, so...
If you really did feel bad for me, then you would have said no. You just stole my fiancé from me.
But he's the one that came to me. All I did was say yes.
Stop messing around. You're just trying to justify yourself.
I'm so sorry. It's because I'm so much hotter than you.
What?
I'm the one everyone fawned over ever since we were little kids, right? I'm sorry, but you're just not that good looking, Tris. Especially when compared to me. It's natural that he chose me over you.
Quit messing with me. You really think that that's a valid excuse?
But it's true, right? Everyone you've ever dated always ends up choosing me instead. But to be honest, I didn't expect a guy right before marriage to do the same.
You must have planned for this to happen, didn't you? You seduced him and stole him from me.
Well, the fact that he was seduced means that he must have not loved you very much in the first place. You should be glad you found out before marriage and not after.
How am I supposed to be glad? You're always like this, Grace. You always steal what's important to me. What is your problem?
It's not like I'm doing it on purpose. It just always happens to end up like this. It must be one of those unstoppable forces.
That's just what you tell yourself, right? In reality, you just don't feel satisfied until you steal what's mine. Do you really not want me to be happy that much? You're so greedy.
Calm down, Tris. Getting angry at me won't get your fiancé back. You should move on and find the next person.
Do you plan on marrying him?
He proposed to me and all, but I'm not really sure. I feel that marrying him would be too hard on you.
It's fine. Why not just marry him if you want to?
It's alright?
I won't celebrate it, of course. I won't even go to the wedding. But it's not my decision whether you marry him or not.
What? You won't come to the wedding? That's sad.
You just want to show off, right? There's no way I'd be able to celebrate something like that. I probably won't be able to forgive you ever.
Do you hate me? But I'm your only sister.
You've stolen many things from me ever since we were children. I'm done with being tossed around by you. I don't care about you anymore, Grace. I won't text or meet you ever again.
Why? Don't be so cold.
To be honest, I want to insult the hell out of you. This is me being nice. Don't bother me from now on.
Sorry for having you do all the paperwork on Mom's death and funeral. I'm so glad you returned, Tris. You unblocked me, so this means that we're on good terms again, right?
I only unblocked you temporarily. It'd be hard to do all the paperwork without any communication.
What? Let's make up.
You really did just have me do everything, huh? Mom always loved you more than me. But you wouldn't even do any of the work? You're so ungrateful.
But it's all so hard. You're a tax accountant, right? You're better at all this stuff than me anyways. Thanks for being so good at paperwork.
You don't need to be a tax accountant to do this. You just didn't want to do any work. All you care about is yourself, huh?
But aren't you the one who was ungrateful to Mom? It seems that you cut ties not only with me, but with Mom as well.
She always did side with you.
What?
1 year after you stole my fiancé from me, Mom told me this. Forgive Grace, will you? That's when I realized Mom was on your side, not mine. It must have been irrelevant to her whether I was hurt or not. That's why I decided to get away from her as well.
But that's already been 5 years. Isn't it fine if you just forgive me already?
I told you that I would never forgive you, didn't I? It's not right for the wrongdoer to ask for forgiveness.
Oh, so you really do hate me, Tris? To be honest, I'm sad.
Be sad if you like. It's none of my business what you think anymore.
You're being so cold again. I was sad when Mom died, but I'm happy I get to talk to you again after so many years.
I only came back because I had to. I didn't want to meet you.
Oh, I heard this at the wedding, but you're getting married? Congratulations!
It brings me no joy having you celebrate it. I thought that you might I thought that you might have not been able to move on from the last time, but it seems you found someone new. I'm just glad you were able to get back up.
Don't say that to me. Your new fiancé came to the funeral, right?
I actually didn't want to bring him. He's a serious person. He said that since he didn't get to receive my parents' permission for the wedding, he at least wants to attend the funeral.
He was so handsome. I thought this for a while, but you really do have a good taste in guys, Tris.
Don't you dare put your hands on him. I mean, I did already tell him what happened 5 years ago, so I doubt he'll be seduced by you.
But I wonder if that's true. Men are much more stupid than you think, Tris. They gather to pretty flowers, even though they know it's poisonous.
He's not like that. Besides, you already have the guy you stole from me 5 years ago.
Huh? I broke up with him ages ago.
You serious?
It was probably half a year after he broke up with you. I'm the one who said we should break up. I thought he was a wonderful person, but after spending some time with him, I realized he wasn't what I thought he was. I kinda lost interest, you know?
You ruined my wedding just to go out with him for half a year?
He wasn't really my type, but your new fiancé is very much so. You're not that hot, Tris, but for some reason, you managed to get the guys anyways, right?
I knew I shouldn't have come to the funeral. I shouldn't have unblocked you, too. Don't contact me again.
So you're going to block me again? But that's just going to make you even more anxious now that you don't know what I'm doing.
So you do plan on doing something, huh?
Not really. Why? I'm just glad I'm able to talk to you again. Sorry, Tris. I might ruin your wedding again.
Did you do something to my fiancé?
Oh, so you didn't notice? I knew it. You would have said something if you had.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about how your fiancé and I have been getting along recently. We've even been on a few dates now. It seems that he prefers me over you.
Grace, don't tell me that you stole another fiancé from me. How'd you even get close to him?
I went to his house and we talked.
How do you even know where he lives?
We chatted a bit at the funeral. While you're busy hosting a funeral, I got the opportunity to ask where he worked. It was easy finding out where he lived from there.
You followed him home from work?
Don't be silly. I was just walking nearby and happened to meet him. He was a lot friendlier with me than at the funeral this time. Probably because you weren't around. We went to this love hotel the same day.
There's no way that was an accident. Why do you always try to steal things from me? Why can't you just leave me alone?
It can't be helped. I fell in love with him the moment I saw him.
That's what you always say. But you just want to steal someone important from me again, don't you? You'll probably just get rid of him immediately again.
This time's different. I already promised I would marry him.
That's a lie.
It's not a lie. He told me yesterday that he wanted to marry me.
There's no way he would just betray me. He's different from the other guys.
Bad luck, I guess. He's the kind of guy to secretly go on dates with me behind your back. Men must become dumb when they see me. Being beautiful's really a crime, isn't it?
You're a demon.
What are you saying? I'm just your cute little sister.
I should have just ignored Mom's funeral. I shouldn't have come in contact with you again.
Don't be sad. If I get bored of your fiancé, I'll give him back. Or you can go and find another handsome guy for me. Are you crying, Tris? Wow, I feel like we're in the same exact situation we were in 5 years ago.
I'm not crying.
I'm so glad. You become stronger in the past 5 years.
But you haven't changed a bit. You keep doing the same thing over and over. What's worse, you seem to be enjoying this.
I really do feel sorry, you know. I'm sorry for ruining your wedding again. I didn't mean to do you any harm. So please forgive me.
That's not what you're actually thinking, isn't it? Liar.
I'm not a liar. I really do feel bad for you. It's because I was born so good looking. I'm really sorry.
It's fine. That person's not actually my fiancé. So why not just go ahead and marry him? If you can.
What are you talking about, Tris? Did you go crazy out of shock or something?
I truly was about to go crazy when I thought about him betraying me. But it seems that wasn't the case. You've got the wrong person, Grace.
There's no way I got the wrong person. I saw him leaving his house.
That person's the twin brother of my fiancé. He was just staying over at his brother's house that day. It's no wonder you got them mixed up. They do look identical after all.
Stop lying. Your fiancé's name is George Anderson, right? I always call him George, so he would have told me if I had the wrong person.
Well, you see, George's brother has this really rotten personality. He must have noticed you got the wrong person immediately, but just didn't say anything.
What? Why would he do such a thing?
He must have found you hot or something. George says his brother's always been like that. Apparently, he used to pretend to be his brother and hit on George's female friends. He's a perfect fit for you.
You're lying. That can't be true. You're just saying that to make me give up, aren't you?
I asked George whether what you said was true, but he says that he hasn't met you ever, even once since after the funeral. So then I asked his brother if it was his doing, and he admitted it was him.
What? So it's true that the person wasn't actually your fiancé?
Yep, it seems that George's brother is quite the womanizer. Apparently, he always gets into trouble with his wife over it. It seems he was staying at George's house because they just had a fight.
His wife? He's married?
Yep, and his wife's pregnant too.
On top of him not actually being your fiancé, he was married too? So he just tricked me to satisfy his desires?
He must have been keeping it in. A stupid woman appeared before him, so he must have decided to use you.
What? What do you mean, stupid woman?
I'm talking about you.
You're the one who's stupid.
Calm down. No need to get mad.
It's because I just got insulted by someone like you.
Sorry, but I've considered you stupid from the start, you know?
What?
Are you not? You always look down on me. But aren't you the one who always has to go out with guys that have already went out with me? It was annoying, but thanks to that, I was able to find out which guys couldn't be trusted. I found someone wonderful at the end, so actually, I'm quite thankful.
What are you saying? You're nothing, Tris. Stop acting all high and mighty.
I don't know if it felt good stealing my boyfriends, but at the end, the only sort of people who were ever interested in you is guys who would cheat. It means that you're only being used, Grace. I'm thankful, because I was able to meet my current fiancé thanks to you.
I wasn't being used. I'll just steal your current fiancé again, do you hear me? It's too late regretting what you said now that I'm angry.
That's alright. The two of us are never going to meet with you again.
What?
Both George and I are fed up with our siblings, so we decided to move far away once we get married.
Even then, I'll find you.
I mean, you can try, but shouldn't you spend that time and effort on more important things like your own future?
I don't need to be lectured by someone like you.
Really? But I'm actually quite worried. You tried to steal my fiancé, but instead got tricked and was unwillingly used by a married man. You're nothing but a tool to them, Grace. No one's really ever going to love you.
Shut up! I'm hot unlike you, so everyone will love me.
It'd be nice if you're able to find someone special while you still have your looks. But I doubt anyone would love you after they find out what you're really like. At the very least, my fiancé can't put up with someone like you that hurts their sister for fun, no matter how cute they were. The two of us will forget about you and find happiness. Forgive me, okay? You won't be able to have my used boyfriends anymore. After that, George and I got married and moved far away, just like I said we would. The two of us are living a peaceful life far from my sister. George takes such good care of me. I'm so happy to have finally met someone like him. As to Grace, it seems that she gotten herself into quite the mess. She must have gotten mad after being insulted by me, so she decided to find a better guy than George to marry just to spite me and started using a dating website. It seems that she met this handsome guy who was also pretty rich, But apparently he was a scammer, and now Grace is in huge debt. She probably lost her calm and couldn't see that she was dating a scammer. It serves her right after stealing so much from me. I won't ever be meeting her again, but I plan on finding happiness whether she likes it or not. This is probably the best revenge I can give her.
Hey Rose, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to stay at the office later than I thought.
That's fine. I don't care. I already ate dinner anyway. I'm going to go to sleep, so don't be too loud when you come back in. Oh, and buy some ice cream from the store on your way home, too.
Okay, I will. But you have a minute to talk right now? There's something I need to talk to you about.
What's up? Is it important?
Well, it's about work. To be honest, I guess the performance of the company hasn't been the best lately, and they have not been making as many sales as before.
I remember you mentioning something like that before, and?
Well, it turns out they're trying to cut my salary a little from next month.
Are you kidding me? Can they even do that? What about your summer bonus? Surely that at least they can't touch, right?
They haven't mentioned that, and I can't really say for sure. But it's probably better to just assume it won't be coming this year.
I don't believe this. And this year, I was really set on finally going on a trip to Europe. I thought one of the main benefits of this job was that you get a particularly good summer bonus. If they get rid of it, what's even the point? Can't you do something about this?
It's not really up to me to decide whether I get a bonus or not. I mean, of course I'd also love to get it. A lot of our clients have been going to insolvency one after the other.
That's got nothing to do with the average employee, though.
I know that's the case, but our company also isn't the biggest one out there. So they can't afford to keep giving out bonuses if business goes bad. It's possible that even we will have to file for bankruptcy.
You guys too? And so you're just not going to have a job?
Well, even if we do go bankrupt, there's no need to worry too much. I've already started to line up a new place that will accept me in case it happens, so I won't be out of a job. The pay will be less though, unfortunately. Don't worry though, it won't affect you, Rose.
How is it not going to affect me if your salary keeps going down? How am I supposed to pay for my manicures? For the hairdresser? Can I just keep spending the same amount on makeup and clothing too then?
Well, about that, I would like you to go back on some of those things. I mean, I've been thinking for a little while that you may already be spending a little too much there. Afterwards, let's sit down together and go over the budget and where we can cut down on some things.
Fine, but there's no way that'll start working.
It's okay, I know that. I'm not asking you to find a job. Just work with me a little to cut down on some expenses.
I can't believe this. This really sucks.
Come on, don't be like that. The company hasn't gone bankrupt just yet, and I'm doing my best for the both of us here.
That stuff has nothing to do with me.
Look, I'll try as much as I can to make sure it doesn't affect you. But sometimes you make these really big purchases. You know, like a bag that costs a couple $1,000s or the like. It's those sorts of things that will be easiest and best to cut down on.
This really is the worst. I had already found the next bag I wanted to buy too.
I'm sorry.
Summer is already fast approaching. Are you trying to tell me that I'm going to have to wear the same outfits I did last year?
Listen, I'm not telling you that you can't buy any clothes or anything like that. I'd just like you to cut down on some of the really expensive purchases, that's all. Another thing is all of the Uber Eats you've been ordering. I mean, it costs far more to order there. Plus, there's the delivery fee too. So rather than that, I think we could try cooking ourselves more and see how it goes from there. It's also been a while since I've had your cooking. I'm looking forward to it, actually.
I never cooked for you before.
What? Right after we got married, you used to cook for a while. I know that was a while ago, but you did.
That wasn't me. That was like a home catering service. Somebody else cooked it.
Oh, was that it?
I don't know how to cook at all. And you know I can't clean either. You should know that being with me costs a lot of money. So, if you want to stay together, you better make sure you're still making enough money for me to live the lifestyle I want.
That's what I'm trying to do here.
Doesn't matter if you try. What I want to see is results. What's the use if you really try hard, but your salary just keeps getting cut and I can't buy what I want? You're the one who wanted to get married, so you better hold up your end of the bargain.
Right, but when we got married, we both promised to support each other, remember?
So what if we did?
Well, it seems to me that that time has come. You know, to support each other.
Doesn't seem that way to me. I see you trying to rely on me and ask me to sacrifice things. You're the only one who is asking me to cut down on Uber Eats and shopping.
If you put it like that, yeah, sure. But it's not like I'm trying to tell you to go to work or anything. I'm just asking for a bit of understanding and cooperation with daily expenses.
Man, it's tiring me out talking to you. I'm going to sleep.
Wait, what?
I just had a nice relaxing bath too, but this has completely ruined my mood. When you come back tonight, you can sleep on the couch. I don't want to see your face next to me when I wake up.
Okay, I'll sleep on the couch tonight.
Not only that, I've noticed recently that you're getting older. You smell worse and worse. Look after your hygiene a bit more. I don't want to be around someone that smells bad. You smell more and more like an old man each year. I'm going to just pretend that you didn't see anything about work or your salary or cutting down on anything. You better think long and hard and figure out how to fix it though.
A few months later. Hey Rose, I'm coming home early tonight.
What? Why? I got plans tonight, so even if you come home early, I probably won't be around.
Could you postpone your plans a little tonight? I've got something really important to talk to you about.
No way. It's my friend's birthday today. If you need to tell me something, just send it by text. I'll take a look at it later.
Fine, I'll just tell you now then. My company is going to file for bankruptcy.
What? Are you being serious right now?
Yeah, I'm being serious. We all tried our best to keep everything afloat, but nothing could be done in the end. That being said, I still have a few things I need to take care of this month, so I'll still be heading to work as usual to the end of the month.
I told you that I don't care about whether you all try hard or not. Bankruptcy is bankruptcy. If there's no company, you have no job. What's going to happen to me? We won't have to move out of this house, will we?
We've got enough savings to get us through, I think, but it's hard to tell exactly what will happen right now. It might be better to move to a place with slightly lower rent. Luckily enough, our contract is expiring soon too, so it might not be a bad idea to move then.
I don't believe this.
I'm sorry. But like I said before, don't worry. I'll still make sure you can have the life you've gotten used to. I'll probably be really busy for a while, but I promise I'll end up making even more money than I have been up until now.
And when will that be?
Even if you ask me something like that, I can't really tell you. All I can say is it'll be as soon as possible.
And I'm supposed to just continue living and trusting such vague comments from you? Because I can't do that. I need some stability.
I knew it! We're just going to end up in the same position as that friend of yours who stupidly started working for that startup company. Don't say things like that. I'm going to keep this under control. I told you I'd make sure this doesn't affect you badly.
It already is. You're telling me that you don't have a job anymore, and we don't know how we're going to live or pay for things.
I'll be able to find another job quickly. I already talked to a friend about this possibility a while ago.
You told me last time that the job would have a much lower pay.
Well, it definitely won't be as high as it is now, but it will definitely be enough for the two of us to live on. I don't understand why you're getting so upset about this.
I wasn't able to go to Europe this summer. I also wasn't able to buy the Gucci bag I wanted.
It's not like you weren't able to buy anything at all.
Listen closely, because I'm going to tell you clearly right now. If you don't have money, I have no interest in you.
Wait, what are you saying?
The only reason I married you was because you were earning more money than everyone else at the time. If that weren't the case, there's no way I'd marry you. Do you really think I'd go for someone as ugly as you if you weren't rich?
Is that how you've been thinking this whole time? It might be true that I'm not the best looking guy around, but...
Obviously not.
But were you also lying when you said that you liked my personality? You mean when I said that you're kind?
That wasn't a lie, actually. You're pretty gentle and will do whatever I ask. I like that. But having money is still the most important condition. Like I said before, I'm not interested in you if you have no money to support my lifestyle.
Rose, please tell me you're lying.
Wake up, Sam. Open your eyes and look at reality. Do you really think there's something about you that's attractive for a woman apart from your money? We've been together because you're quiet and don't hold back on giving me money to spend. That's all there is to it.
And here I've been doing my very best to try and make your life even better.
And how did that go? Ended up with your company going bankrupt.
But I really loved you.
Yeah, thanks. That's because I spent a lot of money on beauticians and other stuff to look like this.
I'm not talking just about your appearance. You're really confident and straightforward. I really like that about you. You have a lot of qualities that I myself lack. And you were extremely kind up until we got married.
What, you only just noticed that I changed after we got married?
Well, I had been thinking that you got a little colder than before. But since I'd seen how kind you could be, I kept hoping that the real you would come back to the fore sooner or later.
I was just kind to you so that you would marry me. After that, I was nice. I don't know, probably just when I wanted something.
I see. So you really had no feelings for me at all?
There's no way I would get married just for feelings or love. I'm not that kind of person to put emotions first and then suffer through some miserable existence with no money. Whether your life turns out happy or tragic, it all depends on who you marry. And I guess in this case, I misjudge you.
I'm sorry about that.
So, when it comes to a broke man, it's time for divorce. There's no reason to stay with you anymore. There's no guarantee that you'll make the same amount of money again, or that you ever will at all. Women's looks have an expiration date, you know. I gotta hook the next man before it's too late.
Fine, I won't say anything more.
Oh, thank God. It would have been a real pain if you tried to cling on to this. Remember though, I still want my half of the assets in the divorce. Also, I'll get the divorce papers ready tomorrow, so make sure you sign them.
Okay.
You know, I almost feel bad for treating you like this right after you lost your job. But don't hold it against me, okay? It's your fault for trying to punch above your weight and get a girl like me. You should have married someone so out of your league.
A few years later.
Hey, it's been a while. How have you been, Sean?
Who's this? Rose?
Yep, glad you still remember me.
Right.
Sorry for messaging you out of the blue, but there's something that caught my interest about you.
What do you want?
There's nothing in particular.
Then stop messaging me. I thought you'd already blocked me, so I didn't bother doing it from my end. I'll block you on everything in a second.
Wait a minute. I got something I want to talk to you about. I actually saw something about you in an article. It said that you're a CEO now.
That's right.
Congratulations! You've done so well.
Thanks.
I knew I was right when I chose to marry you. I really do have a good sense. Well done, well done. You wanted me to come back to you, so you must have worked really hard.
What, do you think I did anything for you? I did it for my wife and child.
Wait, what? You're married and have a child? How can that be?
I don't know how I could make that any simpler. I remarried and we had a child. So now I've been doing my best for my family.
You got remarried?
Yep.
But it hasn't even been 5 years since we got divorced. And you're not only just married, but you have a kid too?
5 years is a long time.
When did you get married?
About 3 years ago.
That means that, at the longest, you and your wife only dated for 2 years. But there's no way that you started seeing someone straight after the divorce, right?
Well, we started dating about 6 months after the divorce.
What? You really found another woman so quickly? I don't believe it. I bet you're getting the wool pulled over your eyes again.
I don't want to hear anything like that from you. After the divorce was over, I heard from one of our mutual friends that you'd already been seeing someone before we ended things.
And where's your proof of that?
I don't have any, and I'm not even trying to accuse or blame you for it. But I do know that you were seeing a whole load of different guys as soon as we divorced. So I don't want to hear anything from you about 6 months being too soon or whatever.
Don't you realize that you're just going down the same path here? Let me tell you something. You should divorce your wife.
My wife and I trust each other very much. There's nothing for you to worry about.
I wonder about that. She's definitely just a woman who sniffed out some money and sunk her teeth into you.
You couldn't be further from the truth. We used to work together. And she's the one who helped me build my business from the ground up. She's really someone who is irreplaceable to me. Honestly, even if it were the case that she was tricking me just for my money at this point, I'd even be okay with that.
You haven't changed at all. You're still just as laid back as ever. But I'm one of these women, so I know and can tell you, any women around you are just there for money.
Don't project yourself onto other people. Not everyone is like you. My wife definitely isn't like that.
Coming from you, who were completely taken in by all my lies? How could you be so sure?
It's exactly because I was tricked by you like that I can tell. I've become more cautious since. Because unlike you, my wife hasn't changed since we got married. She's still the same person. You're wrong about her.
Sam, listen to me. I'm the one person who understands you best. I know that deep down, you really want to be with and live together with someone as beautiful as me again. You chose me, and I know that you're a sucker for beautiful women.
I told you that I didn't choose you just for your looks.
You don't need to lie to me. I mean, obviously, a beautiful woman is better than an ugly one.
Is that what you messaged me to talk about? Sorry, but I'm pretty busy.
Look, I'm willing to give you another chance and meet again.
What?
I bet your wife showed up sometime when you had no money to your name. So she must not be that good looking at all. Plus, if she worked with you at your previous company, she must be as plain looking as they come. So, what do you say? Now that you have the money again, why not go back to your happily married life? It's not a bad deal.
No, it's not a bad deal. It's the worst deal possible.
Are you seriously saying that?
Living with you was a horrible time of my life. My life now is complete heaven compared to that time. I can come home every day to my loving wife and child and eat her home-cooked meals. Not only that, but she can help me out with work. People like her are hard to come by. I feel like I don't even deserve someone like her. She's too good for me.
I bet she's just delivering all the food just like I did, right? And how do you even know that it's your kid? You have no idea.
Just give up already. The two of us are complete strangers now. Stop saying those kinds of things about my wife. If you say anything more, I'm of the mind to sue you for libel. Should I call my lawyer now?
Oh wait, don't. There's no reason for that. That was just a joke right now.
There are some things that you just don't joke about.
But Sam, you said that I was really kind before, and you like that, right? There was never anything for you to get angry at me for.
That was when you were my wife, and I of course loved you then. Now I feel nothing towards you at all.
But I was your wife before.
And now you're a total stranger.
To be honest, I've always regretted splitting with you. I only realized it after, but someone kind and gentle like you is a perfect match for me. I really had to gather up all my courage to finally contact you again today.
Okay, and so what? None of that has anything to do with me.
Don't be so cold.
I roughly know your situation, although I'm exactly not sure what it is right now. You weren't able to get married again after our divorce, right? No matter how many rich guys you'd approach and try to fool like you did me, they never fell for it. And now you're still on your own, right?
That's just because I couldn't forget about you, Sam.
If that were true, you would have messaged me earlier, not waited 5 years. You only messaged me because you found out that I became a CEO from that article you read. I bet you thought that you would finally get some more money again. Did you really think I'll be tricked by you again?
That's not it. I really did love you before. It just took me a long time to realize it. Don't accuse me of such things, Sam.
As if I'd ever be able to believe anything you say again. It's not me that you like, it's just my money. But you know, I felt grateful to you after the divorce. Thanks to you leaving like you did, I was able to meet my amazing wife. I'm really glad you realized that we weren't in the same league and left. After that, I immediately blocked Rose on all platforms. Every now and then I hear something about her from some of her friends. It's not clear whether she's aiming too high, or maybe all the men she approaches see right through her, but it seems that she just can't manage to hold anyone down. Of course, being married or in a relationship isn't the only important thing in life. There are plenty of people who are completely happy being single. But in Rose's case, she has always wanted to just get married and live an easy life off of the back of her husband's labor, so it's not the best situation for her. Apparently, she's really rushing around like crazy to find someone to marry her. And although she's in her mid-30s, she still only aims for rich guys in their 20s. For someone like Rose, who has never worked a day in her life and just spent it relaxing, it must be hard to even get into situations to meet men like that. I don't know how long it will take her to view herself objectively and see reality how it is, but the way things are going, she's not going to get her hands on what she really wants.
I found the results from your physical exam in the trash. What's going on? The results are far worse than they should be.
Don't go out of your way to take stuff out of the trash! That's unhygienic!
Why are you trying to hide something like this from me? Is that why you threw it away? So that I wouldn't see it? That's such a childish thing to do.
I knew you'd be like this if you saw it, so I figured it'd be better for everyone if I just threw it away. You did this last time, too. You just nag and nag and nag.
I'm just worried about your health. You need to watch your diet. But forget that. Why has it gotten so much worse? There are way more areas for you to worry about than ever before. You should stop drinking alcohol for a while, or at least take it down a notch. And you have to stop eating so much salty food.
No way! Give me a break! Alcohol is my single pleasure in this life!
But if you drink as much as you do every day, of course your results will end up like this. You're not as young as you used to be, you know? You really need to reevaluate some of your habits. Not just drink, this goes for food too. The food you eat is too heavy.
That's why I tell you not to make any light food. I can't stand it! It's not my fault I have a preference for the things I like. Yet you still try to feed me straight greens. I'm not a rabbit. Seeing all those vegetables piled up on my plate with no meat, it really ruins my mood.
You need to eat greens to get enough vitamins. It says here that you're deficient in a lot of them. Same with water. You need to keep hydrated. Stop drinking beer as a replacement for water. Once your body fails, you end up in the hospital. It'll already be too late. You need to make changes now.
My liver is strong. I can deal with all the alcohol I drink just fine. I'm fine as I am right now.
How can you say that so confidently? There's no such thing as someone who is unaffected by alcohol. Why would you think that you'd be any different?
My whole family is strong when it comes to alcohol. It's in our genes. There are a lot of heavy drinkers in the family, but they all live long lives.
You can't use them to brush off your test results. I'm just saying to think a little more about your habits.
The results are just a coincidence. I must have been having a bad day when I took those tests.
You overestimate how much your body can really take of how you live. You need to look after it a bit more, especially your liver. It's a strong organ, but it can get bad suddenly, and by that point, it's usually too late.
I'm telling you, I'm fine. We're talking about my body here. I know about it better than anyone.
I don't really think you do, though. In any case, you need to lay off the booze, at least to the point where it doesn't come on test results anymore.
That's going too far.
I'm also going to take full control of what you eat from now on. No complaints. Remember, I'm not telling you to give up drinking completely. Just give it a little break until the results get better.
If I can't drink, then there's no reason to even keep living.
Then find another one. It wouldn't be bad for you to do some exercise every once in a while, too. 5 months later. Hey, how are you feeling right now? Did you get to work okay?
I feel more or less normal. Why are you asking that?
Well, recently, you don't look too great. You look more pale than usual. You haven't been eating as much as you usually do either. And this morning you look like you were moving really sluggishly.
That's just from the heat. You know how it gets in the summer.
No, this seems different. Last night, you had to get up and go to the toilet over and over, too. You must have gone at least 5 times. That's not like you at all, and has nothing to do with the heat.
I'm just getting older and need to go more often than before.
You don't have an upset stomach or anything?
Nope, just needed to pee, that's all. There's nothing wrong with my stomach.
Even so, that many times is a but too many to be normal. I have the feeling that your hands and feet have been kind of swollen, too. And haven't you been trembling a little? You should go to the doctor for a quick checkup just in case.
I'm telling you, there's nothing wrong with me. Just give it up. You worry too much about these things.
Of course I'm worried here. I've been trying to make sure that you watch your diet and stop drinking as much as you did, so I expected your health to be improving. But if anything, it seems to be getting worse and worse. You haven't been going out eating and drinking behind my back, have you?
Of course not.
Then I'm really worried about you. Just make sure you go for a checkup. It'll be too late if it gets any worse.
Right, I got it.
Are you sure you haven't been drinking at all? You haven't been drinking out with friends? You're away from home so often these days, too.
I said I haven't been drinking, okay? Man, you really are a nag. You've completely spoiled my mood. I'm not gonna come home tonight. I'll stay at a hotel.
What? You're going to get that angry about me worrying about you?
Just won't give this up. It's annoying.
It's just that I care about you. You've been drinking less than you have for a long time. So why is your health getting worse? It should be the opposite. Even the whites of your eyes are turning yellow. It looks like jaundice.
It's because you keep yelling in my ear about things like this and I'm getting worse from stress. Just give it a rest. Just shut up about this already.
2 months later.
Emily, is it true that David has been hospitalized?
Unfortunately, yes. It looks like he has cirrhosis. The doctors haven't confirmed it, though. They're running a bunch of tests now. At the very least, we do know that he has something wrong with his liver.
I can't believe it! Weren't there any signs or symptoms?
Actually, he happened to get food poisoning the other night, so we went to the hospital for that. While they were treating him for the food poisoning, the doctors just happened to notice that something else was wrong, probably with the liver. It wasn't the actual reason we went to the hospital at all.
Really? They do say that there are almost no symptoms for liver issues until it's too late. At least they noticed it in time. In a way, it's a good thing he got food poisoning.
I'm afraid in time isn't really the case.
What? Is he in a serious condition?
They told me that had it been even a little later, he most likely would have died. It seems like his liver really is a bad state. We needed to have realized sooner.
How could my son's liver be so completely ruined? You're his wife. What kind of lifestyle have you been having him lead? I heard something from him directly too now that I think about it. He kept telling me that the food you make is inedible. What have you been feeding him?
He said that?
Looking after your husband is a wife's duty. What kind of weird food were you making him eat?
I don't know what he's been eating recently. He keeps staying at his lover's house. If you want to know about his diet, ask her. I did my best to make him change his habits and ensure that he had a healthy and balanced diet.
What do you mean, his lover?
Turns out he has been cheating with someone from one of the bars he often goes to. I guess he was always drinking lots with her. I forbid him from drinking at home, and changed his diet too.
Why didn't you let him drink at home anymore?
The results from his last health checkup were really bad, so I tried my best to help him live a healthier lifestyle. But he still ended up drinking the same amount with his lover, so I didn't do much good in the end, it seems. I planned and carefully cooked all of his meals too, but that was also just wasted effort.
Is he really having an affair? I don't want to believe that he's the kind of person who would cheat on his wife.
I ended up hiring a private investigator to tail him for a bit. It's true.
And you have solid proof of it?
I have videos, pictures, audio recordings, plus all of his credit card statements. There's more than enough proof.
With all of that, I guess there can be no denying it then.
I kept thinking that something strange was up. Even though he's supposedly not drinking anymore, his health seemed to be getting worse and worse. But when I asked him if he was maybe drinking somewhere out of the house, he got extremely angry and blew up at me. It seemed really obvious that he was hiding something.
So that's why you decided to hire the private investigator?
Yes, that's right. And as I thought, he was having an affair.
I can't believe it. That's horrible, you poor thing.
You said before that it's a wife's duty to look after her husband. I did everything I could no matter how much he complained about me. I know that he didn't like that I didn't let him drink, or that I wouldn't cook him heavy meals. But despite his grumblings, I ignored him and did what was best for his health.
So that's what he meant by not liking your food. Because you were making him healthy meals for his own sake.
But despite everything I did, he just lied and hid his own drinking, and here is the result. And are you going to blame me for this too? For not doing my duty as a wife?
No, of course not.
This is just a case of you get what you deserve, right?
Yes, it really is.
The next day.
Hey, bring me something to eat over here. The food at the hospital is gross. I can't even force it down. Anything is fine, just hurry over. Some snacks would be good too.
What are you even thinking? You're in the hospital because of your liver. You can't eat anything apart from hospital food right now.
I don't care about that. How am I supposed to get better if I have no energy from not eating? Try to sneak some beer in for me while you're at it.
You're completely hopeless. There's absolutely no way you're allowed to have something alcoholic.
I'll be careful so that no one sees me drinking it. Lying here in the hospital all day is incredibly dull. If I can't at least drink a beer, there's no way I can put up with this.
I refuse to do that. I'm not bringing you anything.
It's fine, so just bring it. Just once in a while will be fine.
If you want it so badly, why don't you ask your lover to bring some for you?
My lover? What are you talking about?
I know you're having an affair with that woman from the bar, the one near the station that you go to often. I already had someone look into it, so there's no use lying.
What? You hired a private investigator?
That's besides the point. If you're always at the bar, that means you've been drinking there, right? And what about when you stay with her while telling me you're staying at a hotel?
Well, that,
And after I put so much time and effort into trying to help you be healthier, why did you just have to go and spit in my eye like that? And now look, you're in the hospital because of it. If you're in such a rush to go to the other side, just do what you please from now on.
Wait, hold on a second.
I don't care anymore. I want a divorce. The woman you've been sleeping with can look after you from now on.
What, are you kidding? You're just aiming for alimony, aren't you?
It's only naturally that I get something from you after I put in so much work and get repaid by being cheated on. And I'm not going to go easy on you just because you're sick now. I'm gonna squeeze as much out of you as I can.
Even if you say that, it's not like there's that much going for you to take. I'm gonna have to pay for all these medical bills now.
Well, why don't you ask your lover for some help? I don't care where the money comes from, but I mean to get it.
You can't be serious.
You're the one who has got to be joking, cheating like that. I believe in an eye for an eye. There's no way I'm letting you off with nothing.
If you were a better wife, I wouldn't have cheated in the first place. All you did was make tasteless food and nag me. This is your fault to begin with.
The food was for your own health. Do you think I wanted to eat that too? I'm not the one with health problems. All responsibility lies directly with you.
Shut up! Anyone else would have cheated on someone like you.
I can't even listen to this anymore. Who are you to talk down to me after cheating?
Don't embarrass your mom any further.
What, Mom?
That's right. I'm at your and Emily's house right now. I didn't want to believe that you were the kind of person who would cheat on his wife without seeing the proof with my own two eyes. But it's exactly as Emily has said.
Proof? How far did she go with that private investigator?
Everything that's happening to you, especially with your liver, is your fault. All I can say is that you got what you deserve. Even I can't stand up for you in this situation.
But you're my mom! You're supposed to be on my side!
I'd like to be, but I can't be now. The only thing I can do for you is apologize to Emily for what you've done and pray that the alimony won't completely ruin you. You do well to get on your knees and ask for forgiveness too.
Wait, Mom! Let me say something.
What is it?
I'm gonna divorce Emily and get married to my girlfriend. She'll be my new wife. I'll introduce you to her soon.
How can you even bring that up at a time like this?
I love her. I'm sure that I can be happy if I'm with her.
There's no way I could give you my blessing to do something like that.
Why not? Why are you so upset by this?
Not only was she the woman you've been having an affair with, she's also the reason you're lying in a hospital bed right now. And now you want to marry her? Stop with the idiocy. I'm disgusted by your actions.
I'm not even that sick. Everything is just being blown out of proportion. I'll rest up and be better than ever soon. Sure, my girlfriend and I are both heavy drinkers, so together we might have drank a little too much. But it's because she has such a bright personality. It's just so fun to drink with her.
Just drink a little too much? Get real. It's more than just a little. Your liver is ready.
What? What are you talking about?
It doesn't matter. In any case, I will never allow you to marry that woman. You need to end things with her immediately.
What did you mean to say about my liver? Mom, are you there? Do you know something that I don't?
It's Emily again. Your mom is in the other room sitting down for a moment. I think the shock of recent events is getting to her a little. Let her relax for a bit.
Tell me what she was gonna say about my health. Why is she reacting so strongly? Are you hiding something from me?
There is something I haven't told you yet, yes. The doctor spoke to me about the results of all your tests. It looks like your liver is in a really bad state. You have liver cirrhosis.
What does that mean?
It means that your liver can barely function as it's supposed to anymore. There's also a lot of fluid building up near your stomach and gut. You probably don't have that long left. Of course, there is still a chance for you to recover from this.
What? Is that really what they said? You're telling me that I don't have that much left to live?
The main doctor didn't make any firm judgments, and he didn't say anything about how much time you have left. But he did confirm that your liver had been in a more dire state than you thought for a very long time.
Talking about days left to live? This has to be a bad dream. I'm only in my 30s. There's still so much I want to do.
I've warned you time and time again that you need to stop drinking. But no, you went off with that woman and drank your fill, right? If you go so far as to take years off your life to spend time with her, you must have been having a good time.
I just simply love drinking. I never really thought that it caused such serious health problems. What's gonna happen? What am I supposed to do?
I have no idea. Don't ask me. Anyway, let's forget that. I've talked to a lawyer about the divorce already.
What do you mean, let's forget this? Are you really planning on taking money from me in this divorce when I'm so ill?
What does it matter that you're sick? The only thing that matters to me is that my husband wasn't faithful to me. You being ill has nothing to do with that.
Is this really the end for me?
If it ends like this, you have no one to blame but yourself. You brought about the end. Well, good luck with your treatment. Wouldn't it be nice if a miracle happened?
I know you didn't mean that.
Of course not. I told you I don't care anymore. Did you expect me to console you or something? If you want that, go call your lover. You said she was your girlfriend now, right? I'm sure she'll treat you nicely. After that, I realized the divorce with David and got a nice settlement from him too. David's condition had seemed to stabilize while he was in the hospital, so they let him check out of the hospital and recover at home. But then again, his symptoms got worse and worse, so he moved into his mother's house so that she could look after him there. Apparently, his girlfriend tried to go and visit him while he was there, but David's mother kept turning her away and she was unable to visit him at all. A few months after the divorce, David passed away. His girlfriend tried to go to his funeral as well, but it didn't turn out well. I heard that David's mom slapped her in the face, yelling that it was her fault that her son died before kicking her out. I didn't go to the funeral, but I did go to place a few flowers on his grave the following day. Rebecca was there too, and was very friendly to me despite how she must have been feeling. She did keep talking badly about David's girlfriend. She seemed to really resent and blame her for what happened. I'm sure that her heart was really broken by her son's untimely death. Although I feel bad for her, I haven't gone to visit her or seen her anywhere since that day. I'm going to make sure that I and those around me who I care about take better care of their health to avoid anything like this from happening.